Alright, welcome back. Today I am going to play the Amazing Digital Circus Mind Games. Demo! Well, let's see. Let's see how this game goes. I haven't seen much about it. I've probably seen like one screenshot about it, but this game released like when finale showed up, I think. I don't remember, but hopefully this is good. Yeah. Good dilly-daddling. So let's go and start it. Oh shit, they got animation. They put a dusty headset on. Had been sitting nearby an old computer. To your surprise, it still works. No menu, no sound, no game selection. You had no idea what to expect while. But if you're to load, you're surrounded by darkness. But for a few seconds, you wonder if there's anything to play. I'll add sound effects. A buzz static catches you off guard until the surrounding void suddenly flashes into a bright and blinding light. Sorry, I can't read properly. Your vision comes to a few moments too later, and disoriented groan leaving your mouth. Your eyes try to look past spots blinding your vision and gradually comes to focus. You find yourself immediately assaulted by eye-piercing blue lights, yellow and red. Look at a little bunny guy over there. Look at a little bunny guy. You find yourself standing in what resembles a giant circus tent. You stand in awe and start staring at a few floating cubes, plastic tubes, and strange stacked toy blocks. Suddenly, a loud sound nearly sends you stumbling as a figure materializes within it from thin air. I can't do a Kane voice, but I'll try. Well, hello! Gotta sound like fucking Mark. Well, hello! Well, hello! You know, I'm gonna do like weird Markiplier voice. Well, hello, butter my beloved, and smack my Scalera? Scalera, if it is you, human! You bump to a short something. Sound that's this defying gravity here, right above you. You set up as massive chompers of eyeballs. Try to understand just what it's looking at. It is looking at you. Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus! His voice booms across the colorful backdrop. His spoken words appear loud and bold, colorful. Letters above him. Amazing Digital Circus! My name is Kane. I am your ring leader around here. I can't tell you how delighted I am to finally see a new face in my circus. The hyperactive Dentures, that's rude. Dentures keeps his two mismatched eyes on you like glue, unblinking, unmoving. All you can do is stare in stunned silence as you attempt to catch up to all of what's going on around you. While you sit here trying to make sense, everything around you, decide too. First thing I would do is probably like reach for a headset. King wanted to pull your head, struggle a few seconds, which you realize there's nothing to take off. Panic and confused. You ask for a way to disconnect yourself from the game. Disconnect? This place is fun! I promise you, there's so much we can do. Anything you want, as wacky as you can imagine. You can still got all to me others, am I right? He nudges your arm insistently in an effort to convince you to just go flow of the game. You notice his fingers tapping rhythmically on his cane, his eyes not leaving you. He insists you experience the game, give it a chance, and you decide to. You know what? I'm probably gonna do the funny route. Fine, I'll accept it. Looks ecstatic, clinking his heels together in the air, where he was already floating. Wonderful! I promise you will have a great time here. I got to show you around, and we gotta give you a name. He stops with pace, upper jaw raising, if he just remembers something, and an unreadable look across his face before his eyes spontaneously point to an opposite direction. Jumping jackhammers in a hula ball. I forgot that we're in the middle of a hardcore hide and seek game. You start to ask, but you cut yourself off. That's his finger. His board game, with his face materialized out of nowhere and falls to the ground. If you don't mind waiting for me for a bit, I'll be right back with you in a moment, I promise. Just don't go anywhere, okay? I wanna be the one to show you around. Little me game. He's a little me, Alan. He's a little me, Alan. Little me, Alan. Thank you. For you to play in the meantime, see you around a bit. Toodaloo! He vanishes, and there is deafening silence around you. Take a look around your shoulders, and you have big spaces. You could listen to Kane and wait for him, but there are many strange different areas that caught you off guard. Take a look at these ones. I want to play a board game. I want to play a board game. I was missing pieces inside, but yet it cannot make sense anyways. You pull out the board game display on the ground and try to pass some time. After a while, you're already bored. None of the instructions were any help. Put the box open in front of you. You take a deep breath and empty. Fine. How's the game going, honey pops? Hey. Beautiful to see you still hanging around where I left you. Trigger sounds a loud pop, and all the board pieces went flying around all over the floor. With you snap his finger, all the board pieces vanishes from the view. Vanished from the view. Where were we? Oh yes, you did the name and tore around. You question one of the other places inside the circus, and he gives you a casual look. And wave his hand, he brushes off. They're all fine. He's resting after a great adventure. Don't you worry. Don't worry. You'll get to meet them all. Oh look, I keep fitting in words. He offered, oh my god, he's so cute. Look at him, how cute he looked. Look how cute he looked. I'll take your hand, Kate. I'll take your hand. Okay, offer your hand. The first door just for you. A great welcome is all you need. Had a name. Just call me. Come with me and you'll see. In a world of pure imagination, you have to lifting you up in the air beside him. A big green face, you look fly above in the circus. What the hell is happening there? Oh, hey, Bubbles. I'm so glad you're here. It's nice to see a friendly new face around. We're going to have so much fun together. I found an ending on accident. Whoops, that was quick. If I just play nice to him, he's nice to me. All right. Good to know. All right, next route, I guess. Let's just skip all this. Hold on. How do I skip on? Interest. The pilot's chest is his mouth foaming into, I can see amused. His version of a smile. The curiosity of a circus had him burning as you give him some unspoken praise. I'm so glad you asked. There's so much to show. Some face all direction before looking at you and large eyes somehow growing larger. By the by, how shall I address you? You see, you can remember your own society who owes you seems forgotten who you are. Oh, don't worry, I'll give you a name according to the avatar of yours. You first just can't easy pop your chest with it. So I don't remember your name or your attempts prohibits you ability to recall you. I'll go with the flow for now. Looks like static. Because I already reached for your headset earlier. It's short for you to skip all this, I think. And you're together with something wonderful. You have a great time to show you your name. Okay, we want that numbers. Yes. I go to crack. I find you far away. The open event, ready, visible. The giant colorful tube blocking you from view. All across it, you're worried Katie might come and find you as you get around an event. The vent is indeed wide open as you thought, big enough for a person to fit in. Someone used it? Was it a game? Was it a secret? Was it a game secret achievement? You ponder it for a minute, reminding yourself that you were inside a game. You crouch aside to investigate. Oh shit, it's the queen. It's the queen. You notice the texture flickered and polygons jutted out, forming gaps within the vents. The gaps themselves aren't big enough to see what lies beyond it. Wide expanse. You guess that no one has tested this part of the map yet? And it seems rather dirty here, with all the cobwebs, strangely shaped objects. That also has faces. The goops, little arbor. The goinks, as my friend called it, the goinks. Goink queen and the goinks. Perhaps this is why Kane doesn't want to explore it. You peer through one of the holes, unraveling and your feels of you being watched. Suddenly, something said in your. I can't read that. What? As multitude of eyes open and glare back at you from all directions, a booming voice rumbles through the vent. Another! It is the glowing queen. Another colorful character in the presence of the glowing queen? Despicable. The eyes glare. Sorry, fuck, can't read that. As the very sight of you disgust them, you take a moment to formulate the response. I think you please best to act polite. Try to act polite to diffuse the tension between you two, this monster. Even compliment their lovely eyes, their many, many eyes. The creature. Oh, black cats. Yara's eyes looks you up and down, and you get the impression they're trying to figure you out somehow. You must be new here. Can't do the Quink's queen voice. I forgot how they sound. It was a very queen voice, but okay. I must have not seen you. I must have seen you around like other things. What are you think about this thing? What are you the queen of? Eyes frown when you ask this question. You see that you ask this question. I am the queen of the goinks, you non-goinks. You don't discuss me with your bipedal and ignorance. I am the goink. You will be goink. All shall become goinkness. Proceeds to name all of his goink who's going children. As the going queen starts listening up, and then you start crawling away. Climb down the careful the soft carpet below. Sound of rumbling. I can't read it. I'm fucking dumb. From the vents, whatever that creature was, glad you didn't make it mad. We're in the dorms now. Look, find around your bearings. It seems that you're in a shabby looking hallway. Past this prime, buck, grime stains the walls, and as wallpaper peels away, revealing strange blinking eyes. They're abstracted. Better than not acknowledged. Instead, you wander in the hallways, locked doors lining either sides, each honored by a fun-looking character, and it starts feeling more like hotels for cartoons than a circus. Thought crosses your mind. Why are there so many doors with red X's on them? The question presses heavily on your mind. Suddenly, you snap out of your thought. And the sound of voices, it seems, is coming further down the hall. Without no options, you head towards them. Maybe they can help you out of this place. It's better having company than company of doors at every least. Voices become clearer and clearer as you pick up the pace until eventually you're rounded the corner. Hey. Oh my god, is that Palm Day? Is that Palm Day? I love Palm Day. Let me reduce my voice for a second. I think it's speaking too much. Just edit and post. Something colorful and jiggly echo throughout the hallway as you fall backwards onto the carpet. Tiny days, you suddenly look up to tiny Chester rubbing their head in pain. Next to the Jester is a person-sized chest knees below and concerned. Oh, that's Kinger. You okay? I can't do Kinger's voice. Every time I try to do Kinger's voice, it sounds like Jennifer Coolidge somehow. Are you okay? Are you okay? Wait. Are you okay? How many fingers am I holding? How many fingers am I holding up? 3. Wait, am I? The chess piece looks. I love the art. The art looks amazing. He's on his own folding hands. His eyes slowly drift in 2 different places, different directions. Sorry. As he begins to count them in panic, he seems rather empty-headed. Oh, good news! It turns out I have 4. Oh, they have a fucking key around there. That's around there. That's cool. Oh, it's cool design on Kinger. That's pretty good design. Designs are chef kiss. I love it. Very, very, very magnifique designs. The Justice League turns up, giving dust off. Justice's eyes goes wide as he focuses on you with full attention. Attention fills the space. As you both look at each other, you get an odd feeling that they're about to try and fight you. Just saw between you and the chest piece, slowly backing away with tugging. Chest piece rope. Here, we need to go now. Or perhaps they're here to see my insect collection. As it shakes their head as you continue to step back, not breaking eye contact with you. Step forward, trying to explain the situation. 1 second you were putting a headset, and next you're talking with Teeth Man and everything. Your head starts to ache, just thinking about all of it, and you grab it as if you're trying to get something off. Start grilling to yourself. I mean, okay, take it off. Is this even real? Small hand grabs the phone, luckily just as I look, leave some concern. Hey, it's okay. Take it easy. I'm sorry about that. I thought we thought you were one of the NPCs. The reassuring tone in your voice helps you calm down. I feel like you were losing yourself for a second. You're fine. I'm Pomni, by the way. This over here, and that over there is Kinger. Who? Fucking Kinger. Kinger frantically looks behind him. Stares into sheer baffle, but Pomni gaze stays on you. So what's your name? I'm trying to answer, but nothing comes up to mind. Where a name should be, it's just a blank space. But he didn't give you one? He trails off, brow furrowing in thought. How about we call you Rookie for now? Sounds good? Well, pleased with the new sound in the name. Feels right, at least. For the time you're here, probably brighten things up. Well, it's nice to officially meet you, Rookie. There's a small chuckle. However, her face drops to a frown, and she looks back at you with a sorrowful expression. So you have to end up here at a time like this. Really gotta get moving before it finds us. You're confused, and you ask who she's talking about. Kane, a big teeth guy? Recall first, he was unexpected, despite the chaos regarding just about, well, everything. He seemed harmless, if not incredibly heretic? I don't know, that's that word. I can't read that word. You fall in beside Pomni and Kier as they both begin to make haste down the hall. We talk about Pomni meant about Kane finding you. Well, he's upset and unstable. More than usual. It started with little things, like a strange glare or mean comments, but now I think he's trying to. Tommy trails off as he fidgets with her hands. Thumbs back, looking at you. But we're trying to find a way to fix him. Kier thinks there's something up in his base code. Look over Kier's currently staring at a bright ceiling light. They look at Pomni skeptical. That's an awkward laugh. He's smarter than he looks. Trust me, we wouldn't have gone this far without him. Pomni smiles weakly as he turns to him. Poof! As he continued to stare at the light. Pomni, are you seeing the white dots in the lights? Well, that's a lot of options. You feel that without your help, these two might not complete their goal. But do you really want to get roped into something like this? You just want to get home after all. Steve. Oh. Guess you better judgment. Take a deep breath. And offer to help fix Kane somehow. You don't actually know what the plan is. Perhaps you asked that before agreeing. Polly looks up with surprise and relief. I see that she was hoping that you would stay and help. Well, I'm glad you helped. I'm glad you want to help, especially since you just met us. Thanks. Kirby continued his journey down the various halls. You notice Pomni's eyes dot around, trying to find something. She noticed you looking at her. Oh, you keep an eye out for doors that that's the ski fish into. They appear randomly. Hopefully, one leads us to Kane's control room. That's what Kinger is thinking. Anyways, stunningly loud. What? as the Kinger smacks his head first into a large door, surprising both of you, both you and Pop. Uncle King, are you okay? I'm not broke, but the door is. The bubbles through. Bubble. Y'all stand in front of a large oak wooden door. Grave vines and a weird grinning bubble. Omnia lifts up her key and doesn't stop. She smiles down and looks back at you. Space isn't exactly safe, so be ready for anything. Give her a non-confirmation, so she turns the key and the door swings open. Oh. What is this room, bro? That is some messed up hits. That kind of gives me like Duffy vibes. Gives me Duffy vibes. On the other side, at the fancy trophy room with roaring fire and a comfortable sofa, a really nice place to stay if it wasn't for the freaky mounted head on the wall that glares down at you. Though strangely mounted, frame doesn't have a head. Instead, it's just small, black with a familiar name. Holding cares at you and glares them as begins to fidget even more. Well, not the room we're looking for, but it could lead us to it. Any ideas, Kinger? Kinger just wanders off one of the sofa and sits down. The comfy one. You know, I think it's made of crocodile leather. The good stuff. He used to lean back, his body pressing the pillow as he lets out a contented sigh. Only lays on his sides, he still fidgets. Well, I suppose it's okay to take a rest for a bit. We can't wait for a while. Probably lets out. Maybe sits down on her own sofa as you can see her whole body loosens as it looks like she's about to pass out. I wonder how long she's been running. They're both rather worn out. The more you look at them, perhaps, answers the question. Probably that's a tired sigh. Isn't it obvious? Things hasn't been great around here. Games have been pretty creative with how they kill us. Why don't you worry? We don't actually die. We just feel the pain of dying. Oh, great. Yeah, that. Trying to escape this last game because NPCs started acting erratically. We're lucky we're even here to talk about it. Anything else you want to ask? I asked me in the future, but suddenly, why? The door slams behind you. What? Bonnie rushes towards the door, the key up front, trying to open it. However, as soon as she enters, it is the key emits a loud purr sound. I think we have a problem. The flames below from the flame before it quickly snuffed out. Once a warm place now filled with sinister dread. Feel a shiver down his spine. Oh, I think this is the one of those sleepovers. Feel a room begin to rumble, shake as the walls would crumble and split open. You hold on to Kinger to keep him right as Pomni darts around the room. Come on, come on. There has to be there. Pomni points towards the vent on the other side of the room and she reaches towards it. Oh, I woke up. Mother heads violently clattered together. Their mouth shattering as thick vines erupt from behind them. But The freaky vines creature gnash teeth hungrily, their vines twisting towards you and Kinger. What the? The thick vines suddenly bursting off the fireplace, blocking Pomni's path. You feel Kinger's posture change. You look up and notice his eyes seems more focused. He moved in front of you, protective stance, as he grabbed something obscure trophy directly in the walls. Get behind me! Kinger holds it up as a glint of in darkness, ready to swing. It's a machete that poofs into a cloud of pixels as soon as they make contact with the vines. Why should you even have that? Should save here. I'll entertain it. Rush over to Kinger as you start moving your hand around, and weird dance starting to distract to keep vines. Creepy heads stare at you, confused suddenly. Your hates. Oh, that's Katie. Uh-oh. They laugh at a distance, almost like echoing back in your mind, and you look around to it. Suddenly, one of the vines launched onto Kinger, trying to chomp him down. Just at last minute. There has to be a way to lit the fire again. I need a moment to think. Kinger speeds towards the snuff out fireplace, where some thicker vines decide to crawl out from. Pomni, for a second, the vine wasn't blocking her way anymore, but Pomni stopped moving. The body language tells you she's in trouble. She starts stumbling around. Her hands are shooting up towards her head, slowly turning around. Her face, her head. She wearing a mask? No, but her neck. Something's barred. No, this couldn't be happening. It's time from before. We came. Replaced Pomni's head, a version of herself, remounted. One of the head mounts. I think Pomni's a trap. And maybe we have to go Pomni right now, but I might have a safer choice. So you follow Kinger plan. The switch. Quite a fancy room. Must be his switch on the control the fireplace. So the truth, you have too much imagination. And why is it to be a button that solves the problem? So it'd be inside a game after all. He was forgotten. Wandering behind Kinger to get to the fireplace, you began to hear something at first. Quiet. But then building at the Cernino? Can't read that. Here's chattering teeth. Look behind you. And the head mounts are steadily moving towards you and Kinger. Their jaws gnashing like a swarm of angry piranhas. As quickly decide to act to help in the situation. I fight the vines. I fight it. It's definitely to find a switch where you hold back the danger. I can take him. I can take him. Both dangers that looms over you both. He has this film, but realized a little time decision. He agrees quickly. Very well, I'll be quick. Just stay safe. Says you while running back towards the fireplace, leaving you behind. Leaving you back with the vines. As Kinger begins to search for a switch, you focus on approaching vines that slither and snap unpredictably, looking at the perfect moment to strike when you least expect it. They curl and twist towards you like snakes. Stretch out and grab a heavy ash shovel and fire guard from the fireplace as a makeshift sword and shield, and begin to slash on incoming vines as best as you can. You manage to fence a few of them at first, but the more vines suddenly joins the fray, catching your ankles. As you look down, the vines suddenly coil around you. Your back slams roughly into the ground as they lift you up. The rest of the vines swoop in, wrapping your body around, struggling, trying to get free, while a clack 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 of head mounts teeth get closer. Though the clattering is one of the head mounts groaning through his smile teeth. If I told you how it was my dream to eat all of you. The head-mounted bunny opens his mouth, impossibly wide maw, quickly enveloping your face and startling yet cartoonishly sounding, chomping, blinding you to your surrounding. Oh, I'm dead. Able to see or call out to the mountain walls envelop you. Last minute you stop, all you hear is drag out your vine. Dragged out by the vines is stuff and a snake finger calls you out for you. Snap. You can drag far away from everything. A snapping sound can be heard. And suddenly the vines surrounding you let go of you. The eyes open, you find yourself in a soft surface, almost like a big white pillow. As with dread, you find yourself in a giant gloved hand and a big pair of colorful eyes looking stare at you. There you are, I told you not to leave. Now did I? He scratches his non-just inexistent chin with his other hands. Deep thought. You are new around here, so I might not be as hard on you. His giant tooth head suddenly gets close to you as I'm not letting you go. But you are here. You have to learn to listen. It is dangerous. It's dangerous out here without me. Now, let's put you somewhere safe now. I'm in a crib. Kane has put me in a crib. Baby crib, bro. Like a fire. Gonna drop to this giant baby playpen. Very childish looking in your room, and he vanishes, you living all alone in this soft prison. In the middle of the engulfing silence, you start hearing voices whisper to you for help from the nearest overgrowing potted plants. They sound familiar to you. Not a kindergarten ending. Ugh. That's funny. That's funny. Alright. That'll be all, folks. I got 2 endings from this. I think as much for the demo, I think there's a lot going on in the demo. I'm gonna make a part 2. But for now, see you guys in the next one.